So you can get an idea of what it looks like. I actually blew up the form. This is the short form. It actually that they have to fill out right now. Some of them are doing right now. Actually, looks like this. Can you all see that? That's the short form. Right? And there's also the Greek version of it too. So, but if they're taking a bit longer, they might be using the long form, which has again more criteria on it. It kind of looks like this. If you read that, it says rate the speakers circle anywhere from 1 to 5 gyros. I think 5 gyros is the best. Shout out to Father in the back there. I really look up to Father, mostly because he's very tall. I always thought Father was unusually tall for a Greek guy. My impression of Greek people were, they're kind of like average to me, below average height, but I did some research on that from an authoritative source, Wikipedia. And Greek men on average are 5 foot 9 inches tall, which is, actually taller than most for the world population. Greek women, I think they're 5 foot 5. But that's when they wear their church heels. Without the heels, they're 4 foot 11. It's quite interesting in seeing what the trophy looks like. Well, I have to show you. Isn't this nice? I won this for my fantasy baseball league. I don't know what you're getting, but I'm very proud of this one. But seriously, I'll show you the real one. This one, real, genuine crystal. Again, you're not getting this. I won this at the ping pong tournament in September. In Flushing it was. They take their table tennis very, very seriously in Flushing. They did not like it when I won in the tournament. Second place winner, very upset. Oh boy. And so was her mom. Anyway. So, they get like a gift card or something. I'm sure it's awful. But there's no losers here. They're all winners. Just some of you are more winnery than others. I've had a chance to publicly congratulate him since his fairly recent wedding. We'll share a little story with you. We were in the church for the wedding, and Catherine. There was a family in front of us, and a girl asking her mom, Mom, why is the bride wearing white? I said, Mom said, well, white is the color of happiness. This is the happiest day of her life. So that's why she's wearing white. And the girl said, why is Neil wearing black? Anyway. So speaking of wives, my lovely wife Alexa's in the back. 31 years married, some of it to me. And but one thing, in all those years, I've made her hundreds of cups of tea. She's never once brewed me a pot of coffee. Never once. She doesn't drink coffee. Does not drink coffee. So, but I said, I make tea for you. You could make me coffee once in a while. And she said, no. It's right there in the Bible. You're not supposed to. The wife is not supposed to do this. So it's all right. And she handed me the Bible. She opened it up to the page, and it said right there, he brews. All right. And again, my lovely wife Alexa, she's teaches Sunday school for many years. Sometimes I get the chance to help her out, and the kids are a blast. Recently, she was doing a lesson on the Ten Commandments, and they were talking about honor thy father and thy mother. And the kids got that right away. Don't be nice to mom and dad. And then the question, well, what about my brothers and sisters? What about them? Is there a commandment for them? And then one of the kids said, no. Thou shalt not kill. And the another thing that came up during Sunday school, one of the little kids, Alexa asked one of the little kids, you know, you have to be quiet in church. You know why it's important to be quiet? And one of the little kids said, yes, because people are sleeping. And the week after that, we did a set of Carolines. I did have, I almost had a gig at Archangel Michael, but I kind of screwed that up. Father, what's the pastor at Archangel Michael? What's his name again?
John.
What's that?
Father John.
Father John. What's his last name?
Lourdes.
Lourdes. Yes. So I mispronounced his name, and I kind of blew the gig. You know, kids, when you introduce to someone, make sure you have the right emphasis on the right syllable. Hello, Father Lourdes. Program folks, thank you very much. Contestants all did a fantastic job. Judges will be tabulating for the next 2-3 hours or so, but they'll come out with a decision. We'll announce it next week at church. Okay.